Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is more of a chit chat video and it is to discuss the topic CVS Early Activation. Is it worth it? So this is just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people out there love early activation. I think there's pros and I think there's cons. So today, especially for newbie couponers, I just wanted to discuss this topic and kind of lay it all out there. What is early activation and discuss the pros and cons of early activation too. Okay, so I'm sure the first question would be, what is CVS Early Activation? And CVS Early Activation is when you can start shopping the new deals the Saturday before they start. So when the new sales start on Sunday morning, you can go out on Saturday evening and start grabbing those deals early. Some stores do it, not all stores do early activation. So the best thing for you to do is to either call your CVS and ask them if they do start early activation, and if they do, ask them when exactly it starts. So at my store, it starts at 4 p.m. If I wanted to do it, which I have done it before, so I'm going to give you some personal experience of early activation as well for me. 4 p.m. One time I got there at 4 p.m. and started shopping and I checked out at like 4:30 and some of the new deals hadn't even been in the system. So it turned out to be a mess. I had to wait and do that. So definitely the first thing is call your CVS, or next time you're in there, ask them if they do have early activation on Saturday and when does early activation start. Now there are some pros to early activation that I want to go ahead and share with you guys. Number one is getting those super hot deals early. So for example, we've had deals on the Calendula cream where it was like a $4 moneymaker. And I don't know about you, but at my CVS, items like that, they may have 2 or 3 of if I'm lucky. So if I can't get there on Sunday morning, maybe some of you guys work on Sunday and early activation works for you because at least you can grab some deals. I think that's a great plus, because sometimes if you wait till Sunday morning to do those deals, they're out anyway, and then we have to play the game of going back and forth to the store to see if they get them in. So for super hot deals, early activation can be a huge pro. Okay, another huge pro with early activation is how many times do we have a manufacturer coupon that expires the day before the new sale? So I know with Nivea coupons, we've had that where the new sale starts on the 26th, but the coupon expires on the 25th. So obviously us Sunday couponers cannot do the deal. However, with early activation, if your store has it, you will be able to use that manufacturer coupon, grab that deal early on. So it's kind of a plus. Super hot deals a lot of times do have manufacturer coupons that are expiring the day before the sale. So with early activation, that is an option to do that deal early and to use that coupon before it expires. And with everybody's schedules, a lot of people work on the weekends, or maybe you have church or other obligations that prevent you from doing your couponing on Sunday, and Saturday is just easier and more convenient. Early activation does do that. It gives you another way of grabbing the deals that maybe you couldn't grab because of other obligations that are in our lives. Maybe, the husband's off on Saturday and it's easier for him to just watch the kids, keep those kiddos home, run to CVS in the evening and do the deals. So there are definitely some pros to early activation. Along with pros, there comes some cons, and I think, in my opinion, just being a couponer, I find more cons with early activation. One of the things that makes it a little difficult is you cannot print your new CRTs or any of your red box machine coupons like those instant coupons, or you cannot use any of your app coupons when you do early activation. Those strictly start on Sunday, and you don't have an option to print out your new CRTs and to make new deals. And those instant coupons you're not able to use, or the app coupons. So that is something definitely to keep in mind. And with not being able to use those coupons, that means you have to actually go couponing another day to grab those deals, or you can do them at the end of the week and you have to risk the items still being there when you do your early activation on the following Saturday, because the items may not be there, or the coupons may be expiring. So there's just a lot to worry about. You may have to travel another day to get deals. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, and this final con is the worst con for CVS Early Activation, in my opinion. And again, all of this video is just my opinion. Being couponing for like what seems to be forever, I've learned to find things that work for me better and things that don't. And I have tried CVS Early Activation. And overall, I just think it's me and Early Activation. We weren't meant to be. But this last one, especially because it's happened to me. So for example, when there is a current sale, say on Maybelline makeup, maybe it's a buy 2, get 5. And then there's a new sale that's starting the next day or Sunday that is spend 12, get 4. The system will, at least at my store, the system will take the current sale only. So if I've already done that sale, number one, I'm not going to get my extra bucks printed. It's not going to go toward the new sale. And it just strictly gets confusing because then you have to return items and you have to clear it up. And it just becomes more of a headache with that. So you have to be careful with current deals in the current week and new similar deals starting in the new week, because you want to make sure that you're getting your extra buck printed. And I've had it where before I check and leave the store and I check my receipt, it did not print it. And let me tell you, I had to return everything and it just kind of turned into a big mess. So that was one huge con that kept me away from early activation. And also with the sales, as I said, my store early activation starts at 4 o'clock. One time I did early activation and I was checking out at 4:30, and a lot of the deals weren't still even in the system for early activation, even though they start at 4. So I had to wait around for about another half hour for them to get through into the system and to get them through. Now, a lot of the deals were, but there was a particular Colgate deal that wasn't. So I wasted time, and then after I did it, I just kind of felt like, I don't think I'm gonna do early activation anymore. This video, again, guys, is just to give you a personal perspective of what I think of early activation. I think for some people it works wonderful and they are pros at it and they enjoy it because it works for them. And obviously if it works for you, definitely continue to do it. For me, I have the option to shop either on Saturday or Sunday because I'm dragging those kids with me either way if I have to get some deals. But I just felt that I got better deals, and I just felt that the deals were easier to get when the sale just regularly started. So my favorite time to shop is at 8 o'clock on Sunday morning. So yes, my favorite time to go shopping at CVS is right at the start of the sales on Sunday morning. Now I have one store that opens at 8 and one store that opens at 7. So depending on how ready I am or how great the deals are, I kind of choose which store to go to. So definitely with this video, again, it's just my perspective on early activation. Do what works for you. If you've been doing early activation, I'm not here to sway your mind into not doing it. If it's working for you, I give you a big thumbs up because it's a little bit of extra work. However, for newbie couponers, I do not recommend early activation right away. Get your feet wet with the deals, get comfortable with things, and then you can give it a try. But for super hot deals, if you're just going in there to just maybe grab one deal, early activation can be an amazing thing. So there's pros and cons for both. As for this gal, I am not doing early activation. I will just be sticking to my Sunday CVS shopping. So comment below what you guys do. If you do early activation, if you don't, if you do both, because you can actually, give different, if you've had an experience, please share it below. This is what this channel is about. It's about coming together and helping each other out and being the best couponers and the best people that we can be. So have a blessed day, and until the next video, see you guys later.